The DACC Canvas requirement requests that all instructors use Canvas and the gradebook feature, regardless of the modality of the course. In the grades video, level 1, we learned how to create assignments for the purpose of adding assignment titles and points to create a gradebook. Once you create assignment titles and points, it will populate the gradebook in which you can add students' grades for them to view throughout the semester. However, if you would like to input more information into each one of your assignments that include the instructions, files, web links, point system, etc., then begin by clicking on the assignments that you have already created and then clicking Edit. In the text box, you can simply add in your assignment information. When you add this information in, be sure that when you create headings, that you use the heading feature rather than simply using a font style or a font size in order to comply with UDL, Universal Design for Learning, and to meet accessibility standards for all your students. Once you have created your assignment page using the different tools that are available to you, you will need to create your settings. In your settings, you can list the number of points, the assignment group that you want it to be in. If you do not wish to create groups, it will default to where all of your assignments are under the assignment group. And then you can choose how you want to display your grades. It's defaulted at points, but you can change it to percentage, complete, incomplete, a letter grade, a GPA scale, or not graded at all. If you would like to assign an assignment, but you do not want it counted towards the final grade, simply click on this box, and the student will still be notified that there is an assignment pending. It will be on their home page in their to-do list, but it will not be calculated in their final grade. Otherwise, especially if you're using points, it will be calculated in the final grade. The next setting is on how they will submit the assignment. You can leave it at no submission, or you can change it to online if you want them to upload their work, on paper if you want them to submit it to you in the classroom, or as an external tool if it is in something such as a publisher website. The group assignment can be done by creating groups and then assigning different assignments to specific groups. Please see the instructional library page for a video on groups. The next feature is peer reviews. Peer reviews is another feature that can be done in assignments in which students can review each other's work. Please see the instructional video on how to do a peer review. The last feature on these settings is how to assign it. It will default to assign to everyone registered in this section. However, you can click and pick the section and then specific people within the course to assign it to. Use this feature if you want to assign this to only specific people and not the entire class. The due date will be when you would like the assignment turned in. It will default at the end of the day, but you can change the time to another time, which will work well if you want them to turn something into your physical classroom on campus during that time. The available from is the date and time when this assignment page will open, and the until will be the date and time that the page will remain open, and it will close after the date and time you select. As a last check, be sure to hit the accessibility checker in order for a check on anything you can do to make adjustments for UDL and accessibility. When you are done, you can click on Save, and students will now be able to see in their assignments more detail and information about each assignment, and they will be able to see all of the grades in the gradebook.